Even caught me with your own two eyes eating up in the parking lot in front of the crib. I'm talking about eating big, sucking it up, moaning. This knock on the window like, what you knocking for? You see me eating, nigga? Calm your bum down. I'll be in there in a minute. Then go ahead. I ain't gonna lie, he beat me up after that, as he should, because, you just call me sucking. You get what I'm saying?
Listen, y'all, this is a very, very, very dangerous person to be around, okay? She already got caught in the parking lot of her own apartment complex, giving it to another man. She gets caught, shows no remorse for it, gets beat up, and laughs about it on live. This person is extremely dangerous. See, when you get caught, you're supposed to be scared or be sad a little bit. But someone who will say, I'll be there in a minute. You see me doing this, sucking D. This is the type of person that a man will literally choke to death while saying, you evil, you evil. He'll be killing her saying that she's evil because of the pain and the trauma that he's feeling at that moment. And this all comes from someone who's literally digging into somebody by not showing any remorse for hurting them. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Then she takes it even further by saying that she should have gotten beaten up. No, you shouldn't have. No man should have put his hands on you. When he saw you out there doing that, he should have went in the house, got your stuff, threw it outside, and locked you out and never spoke to your ass again. You've put his life in danger by letting another man know where you live. You've put his life in danger by doing what you were doing inside of that car, and him approaching your car could have got his head blew off. You could have got the person that you was with hurt. You're not thinking about any of that, and you most certainly ain't thinking about yourself because you could have been hurt a whole lot worse than you were in that situation. And now you're on live, bragging about what you did, saying things that would only emasculate the man further, and if he stayed with you, he's even crazier if he stayed with you now. You understand? You're embarrassing him in front of his whole neighborhood, all his friends and family by saying what you're saying on live. You're embarrassing yourself because you're exposing what value that you lack, what value that you do not possess. No man would want to be with a woman who's behaving like this. And you have now doomed yourself to smut bucket for the entirety of the remaining of your remaining life. Seriously. A person who thinks like this cannot have value to themselves, and a man who chooses a woman who behaves this way does not have value in himself. Seriously. Why hit her? That shows you have no value in yourself because you could have put yourself in prison or in the dirt by putting your hands on her. And if she's showing you that she wasn't worth anything at all by what you just saw her doing, why would you go put your life on the line for somebody who just showed you they was worthless? I know it hurt. But move on. If you living with her, pack your stuff up and get out. Don't be with somebody like that. A person who doesn't understand what integrity is. A person who doesn't understand what commitments is. You understand? She didn't even sneak to go do it, like literally leave to go do it. A lot of men be like, my girl home all the time. I know she don't do nothing. Well, this girl was giving another man head in a parking lot of his own crib. Like most men who would come and see something like that wouldn't have the propensity to be able to calm themselves down, would not have the patience to be able to walk away from that without doing something violent. Because that ego, it's a hell of a drug, man. And any woman who don't acknowledge that ego can be a hell of a drug in situations like that, even for her, even for women, they do dangerous, violent things when they see stuff like this in the moment. And what happens is we judge the person for how they react in a moment, being under so much pain and duress. But a lot of times they've completely blacked out, and what they do to you is going to be what they do to you. Seriously, people can say they were wrong after the fact, but what they've done to you is what they've done. So if they put you in the ground because you're doing crazy stuff like this to them, yeah, they're going to be wrong, but you won't be here. And in life, you just got to be smart because of how people might react to the damage that you caused them. If you're not considering how people might react to what you're doing to them, you're not that wise. You should have integrity and character and move about in a way that presents yourself well regardless. But if not, at least know who you're playing with. Protect yourself, family. It's a cold world out here. Peace.